I discovered I possessed a strange ability. I could freely travel between two different worlds. In one world, my wife was dead, but my son was still alive. In the other world, my son had died, but my wife was still alive. All I had to do was sleep, and I could switch between these two worlds. At first, I thought one of these worlds was just a dream, but I quickly realized there were connections between both worlds. I started using the information differences between the two worlds to solve cases. This caught the attention of my colleague Jack, who was curious about why I could always crack cases so quickly, even finding killers without any evidence. Faced with my colleague's suspicion, I couldn't explain myself. I could only say it was all based on intuition. Jack still found it hard to believe. To avoid more questions, I hurriedly left. In the other world, I could still see my son. The way I traveled to the other world was simple. I just had to sleep, and when I woke up the next day, I could see my living son. But when I went to find my son, I discovered he had buried himself under his blanket. When I pulled back the covers, I saw his face was covered with tears. I hurriedly asked him what was wrong. My son knew he couldn't hide it anymore and told me he had recently been dating a girl, but she suddenly wanted to break up. As for the reason for the breakup, the girl wouldn't say anything. I comforted my son, telling him that young people breaking up and getting back together was normal, and suggested he calm down first. But before long, in order to find out the real reason for the breakup, he went to find the girl anyway. When the girl saw him, she wasn't willing to say anything. My son had no choice but to keep following her until the girl finally told him the truth. After the girl revealed the reason, my son was completely stunned. Not knowing what to do, he ran to the police station to find me. Seeing him appear at the police station, I was also surprised. I took him to a quiet place, and he told me that the girl broke up with him because she was pregnant. But because he never took a stance, the girl decided to have an abortion and cut off all contact completely. Hearing this news, I was also shocked. I advised my son to take responsibilities. That was the only way he could truly grow up. After saying this, I prepared to take him home. But as we walked out the door, I suddenly thought of something. I hurriedly asked my son when the girl had gotten pregnant. When my son said it was before Mom died, I was instantly stunned. I immediately returned to the world where my wife was and quickly found that girl. When I asked her if she was pregnant, the girl nodded. This meant that in this world, although I had lost my son, I had a grandchild. I hurried home to stop my wife from moving and told her this news. After hearing it, my wife was completely stunned.